Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a wonderful Easter. Today we're going to be making delicious lemon pound cake. Now this recipe is going to make 2 pound cakes because I promise 1 pound cake is not enough. Here's the list of ingredients you're going to need for this. You're going to need a ½ pound, which is 2 sticks of butter at room temperature. You're going to need 2½ cups of white sugar. You're going to need 4 extra large eggs, room temperature as well. You're going to need 1/3 cup of grated lemon zest. You're going to need 3 cups of all-purpose flour. You're going to need a ½ teaspoon of baking powder and a ½ teaspoon of baking soda. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm using kosher salt. You're going to need 3/4 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice. You're going to need 3/4 cup of buttermilk. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and some confectioners powdered sugar. And that's it, guys. This is an absolutely delicious pound cake and most requested by my family. So I thought it would be a great time to make this for spring. So let's get baking. Okay guys, so what I have here is my sugar, my butter, my eggs. We're going to go ahead and start whipping the butter and then adding our sugar so we can get it a nice pale, fluffy color and texture. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add my butter. And we're going to start whipping this. Now remember, it has to be room temperature. So this will take about a minute or so. And then we'll go ahead and incorporate the sugar. Alright guys, that looks great. It's nice and creamed. We're going to go ahead and add the 2½ cups of sugar. We're going to go ahead and mix that. Alright, now we're going to mix this until it's nice and creamy and fluffy. Alright guys, that looks good. We're going to go ahead and scrape the sides down and then start incorporating our eggs. Alright, that looks great. Now we're going to go ahead and add the eggs and mix them just until incorporated, adding them one at a time. And we'll see if I can add one at a time. You guys know that's not my best trick. See? I just added 2. Happens every time to me. Add the other egg. That worked. Yay me. And the other egg. We don't want to overmix this. Just want to add it until it's nice and incorporated. Alright, that looks perfect. Now I'm going to let this sit here for a minute while we go ahead and zest the lemons. Alright guys, what I have over here is just my microplane, and we're going to go ahead and zest our lemons. I need 1/3 of a cup so we can add it to our butter, sugar, and egg mixture. So all you're going to do is take your microplane and zest your lemons. So I'm going to go ahead and continue zesting all these lemons, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys. Alright guys, that should be good enough. I'm going to go ahead and measure this. My house smells so delicious and lemony. Okay guys, that worked out perfectly. As you can see, it's just about 1/3 of a cup. It's fine. We're going to go ahead and add that to our standing mixer and incorporate that with the sugar, butter, and eggs. Alright, that looks great. We're going to go ahead and mix this just real quick. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and work on our dry ingredients. Okay guys, so what I have over here is my flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. We're going to go ahead and you can either sift this if you'd like, not necessary. Sometimes I sift my stuff, but it's not necessary. Just go ahead and give your flour a nice whisk just to break it up. And then to this we're going to add our baking soda, baking powder, and salt. And give this a really, really nice whisk, incorporating everything nicely in your dry ingredients. Alright, that looks good. So now we're going to go ahead and work on our third and last step as far as preparing. Okay, so what I have here is a little measuring cup that I'm going to be measuring, and then my big measuring cup, because we're going to be adding it to our butter and sugar mixture in steps, and I'll show you that in a minute. So we need 3/4 cup of buttermilk. Which is 6 ounces. We're going to add it to our big measuring cup. We need 3/4 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice. And this will probably take a few lemons. And this is such a nice little dessert for springtime. They're so good. That's why I put this recipe together for 2 loaves, because like I said, 1 loaf is definitely not enough. Especially when you're sharing like I do. I always give some away to family. But today I'm just doing 2 for my daughter, my older daughter, who absolutely loves them. So we just need 1 more half and we are good and ready to rock and roll. Perfect. So to this we're going to add our lemon juice. And then, of course, our vanilla. I could put vanilla in anything. So a little over 1 teaspoon. Whoopsie. Alright, I'm going to clean up this mess and I'll show you the next step. Okay guys, so this is a perfect time to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees while we finish this last step. And what I have over here is 2 loaf pans that I've sprayed and placed some parchment paper on the bottom, so to ensure, or hopefully ensure, that they do not stick when we pull them out. Okay, so to our butter and sugar and egg mixture, we're going to do this in 3 steps. And it's really important to do it this way. We're going to start with the flour, and we're going to end with the flour, okay? So we're going to do some flour, we're going to add some of our wet, some flour of our wet, and then end with our flour, and I'll show you. So we're going to start with our flour, making sure you don't spill it like I just did. Mix it. Alright, so we're going to add some of our, probably half, because we're only doing this twice. Some more of our flour. I'm going to turn this off, make it easier for myself. I have a little thing that sits on top here for this reason, but it doesn't work. It never works. So, did our flour. That's a second pouring of the flour. Go ahead and give that a mix. You could add the rest of your wet. And then the rest of your flour mixture. Perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and mix this until well incorporated. Starting off slow so the flour doesn't spill everywhere. And then I'll pick up the speed in a second. And as soon as it's done, I'll scrape the sides down to make sure it's all good incorporated. Alright, we're going to go ahead and scrape the sides down. Smells so good and lemony. Oh yeah. Alright. Give that another couple of seconds and we are good to go. Alright guys, so we are ready to put this deliciousness in our prepared pans. My oven is ready, and this should take about 45 minutes to an hour, but like I always say, watch your oven. Everybody's oven is different. If you put a toothpick or a butter knife or something in it and it comes out clean, you're good to go. Put it in the pan, half and half, or as even as possible. And then while these are cooking, we are going to work on the delicious icing that's going to go on the top. And you definitely don't want to skip this step. So what we're going to do is we're just going to even it out a little bit. Just use the back of a spoon. Alright guys, again 350 degree oven, probably 45 to 1 hour. And I'll give you guys an exact time of how long it took in my oven. So we'll be back guys. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and work on our icing while the cakes are still baking. They have a couple more minutes left to them. It smells absolutely delicious in this house. I can't wait for them to be done. So all I have here is the 2 cups of confectioners powdered sugar and then just some good lemon juice. And what we're going to do is we're going to make the icing. And all we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit at a time while we're whisking it to get the perfect consistency, and I'll show you what that looks like. So you just gotta, you know, keep on adding to it. It's starting to look great. Get the bottom, get all the sugar. Alright, that's perfect. See that? That's exactly what you want. It's nice and thick. Not too thick, but definitely not thin. So it'll set nice on top of the cakes. Alright, so we have about another minute or two for the pound cakes, and then I'll take them out and we'll put this baby all together. We'll be back. Alright guys, my loaves were in the oven for exactly 45 minutes. And look how beautiful these look. They look delicious. They smell delicious. It's nice and set. I've already used a toothpick to insert them, and they're cooked perfectly. So now what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit for a minute. I will flip it on the rack and pour the icing, and we'll be good to go. So probably about 5 minutes to let it cool off just a little bit. They're resting on a rack, and then what I have is just a big tray underneath to catch the icing that falls. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and ice it. Alright, so all you're going to do is drizzle the glaze all over. Look at that, guys. I can't even express how good these are. And then what it's going to do is it's going to set really, really nice. And that's it, guys. That's all you do to make these delicious cakes. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of my recipes and videos. And definitely make this recipe. Let me know in the comments if you do and how you liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut a piece for you so you guys can see what it looks like inside. Look at that, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and have a piece because I can't wait. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, I'm definitely tooting my horn on this one. So good. It's dense. Wow. Alright guys, I'm gonna go finish. Bye guys.